And Funkmaster Hex, make sure you're hitting the damn like button, you dirtbags. And for that, you are christened as a moderator. Padre, el Hijo, Espíritu Santo, Amen. There you go, brother. I said I was going to christen 2 people. There's 1 person I'm going to christen right now. Obviously, Rolo is Rolo, of course. Come on. Where's my boy? See if I find him. He's been in the chat for a long time. Deserves it. Well, he disappeared. Well, I'll get him next time. Sheesh. Goju Satori. Miguel, can you please remind me what PLSX is and what it's used for? Of course. So PLSX is basically it's our version of Uniswap. So the Pulse Chain Network is going to have their version of Uniswap, and really what it is, it's kind of more. I would say it's more like Spooky Swap / Pancake Swap. You're going to be able to buy and sell your coins on there just like Uniswap, but in there's going to be an extra function. You're going to be able to stake Pulse Chain with PHEX, Pulse Chain with PulseX, stake them together, and they're going to start earning you a yield in the incentive token. So they're going to be generating, there's going to be a bunch of yield farms on there. There's going to be a bridge function. If you really look at Spooky Swap, that is roughly what we're going to have. Different UI a little bit, but look at Pancake Swap or Spooky Swap, and that's basically what PulseX is. But they've added a bunch of these really cool functions. Now, there is fees for when you're using the exchange, right? But one cool thing is that they have a token burn feature. This was a very successful tokenomics feature for BNB. Now, okay, can you share my screen for 1 second? Now, they modeled a lot of the tokenomics for PulseX off of BNB token. BNB token is the 4th largest in market cap token. And realistically, not counting stables, it's 3rd largest. $319. Now, it started, its all-time low was basically 4 cents. It went from 4 cents, and its all-time high was $686. Last bear market, BNB was the best performing. It was really one of the best performing coins. It didn't crash that much. It performed pretty well. It was very stable. It actually was a better hold than Bitcoin, believe it or not. This cycle, same thing. It's held up extremely well. Binance token, after all this bullshit right now, Binance token's only down 53% from its all-time high. I think that's pretty on par with Bitcoin and Ethereum right now. It actually, if I were to imagine a look, 53, yeah, it was better. It was a 3% better hold than Bitcoin. Lol, funny. Let's look at Ethereum for 1 second. Even better than Ethereum. So yeah, you would have been better off holding Binance token, but it is very attached to Binance, so it's a little more fragile. So if, like, let's just say CZ went down, Binance token would probably crash very horribly. So that's why we always recommend Ethereum more. Plus, if Ethereum crashes, Ethereum ends up having extremely good moves. The one thing I would say with Binance token, because it's gotten so big now, is that it's a lot more harder for it to move and stuff like that in terms of its all-time high. It ends up doing less multiples on the all-time highs, but we're starting with a pulse chain from the fucking beginning. And let me tell you this now. PulseX is going to be worth fractions of pennies for its starting price. It's going to be somewhere over here, like this, or this. And it can very well climb itself up to above a penny. It's very possible. And the more people use it, the more people yield farm. Every time you pay a transaction fee on PulseX, more of the tokens are bought from the... So it takes the money it earns, it goes in the open market, buys tokens, burns them. And what a burn means, it just sends the tokens to a wrong address, and they're gone forever. And this ends up constricting supply, which makes it rarer, which over time, the smaller amount of supply, more demand for the token, the yield farming and all this stuff, it's one-sided staking will end up driving the price up. And because this is the central exchange of the Pulse Chain ecosystem, it's basically the interstate highway of where money flows. I believe it's going to do very, very well. Take me down, please. Thank you. Ryan Martinez, is PulseX going to be on Ethereum? Not initially. There might be a plan for it at some point, but I believe not right away. It would probably be a year or two into it or something like that. I haven't heard any real news about that myself. Now, KC Smith. Oh, Gojo, you're welcome. Of course, man. I got you, G. DCC, how do you mint Pulse and PulseX when mainnet goes live. Okay. So once it goes live, there's going to be something called the bridge. And what it is you'll log into the PulseX website and you on the Ethereum, and it's going to say click bridge. You click bridge. You're going to be able to move your hex over to there, your USDC over into the ecosystem. You then just like Uniswap, you just sell your USDC, your hex or whatever for whatever tokens you like, and boom, baby, we are fucking live. And this is the beautiful thing: for every 1 Ethereum that you have during the snapshot, you will get 1 Pulse Chain token. The reason they did this is so basically Ethereum whales don't get a large portion of the Pulse Chain supply and wreck the ecosystem. This is a big mistake. A lot of people do. Shiba Inu did this mistake. So did Bitcoin Cash. Is they gave a bunch of free tokens to a bunch of assholes. The common poke, the normal people are fine, but basically what this does is anyone who have a couple Ethereum, you'll have enough Pulse Chain in order to do transactions. Then from there, you can then enter the ecosystem as you like. Danny boy, I would love to see you interview Westcott Crypto, man. Yeah, man, for he's a G, man. I was literally like, I was on to Westcott pretty early on. He's a good dude. I highly recommend him. He's a funny guy. Cowboy hat. I had a couple of my buddies from Miami. I'm gonna say who. You know what puts more fear into the white man's heart? Seeing a black man on a horse. Cowboy hat, baby. No, oh, shit. No, but I was early on to that guy. I was like, man, dude, I am a talent scout, son. A&R, baby. I'm one of the best at ever to do it, babe. I mean, I'm telling you, man, shit. I can tell who's gonna be hot and who's not. Like that. That's why I've been so successful in crypto, man. I got this PhD in YouTube, man. I can tell if people got the it factor or not. Your boys got it, bro. Shout out to Westcott. Now, Ricky with the, I'm not sure what thing, but 555 super chat. Highly recommend you guys, everyone supportive of each other. I bagged up Hex at 1.8 cents. Sign up peeps for Q2. Got 3 friends signing in. Beautiful, man. Appreciate you, G. But yeah, man. So shout out to Ricky, man. He bought the low on Hex and is sitting on a nice return right now. I think the current price of Hex is, let me check. We are currently at 7.1 cents right now. Not bad. You picked a nice, you picked almost like 3.5x multiplier on that. So not too shabby if I do say so myself.